From heartbreak to glory, can Sha'Carri Richardson lead the 4x100m relay to victory? There are moments in sport that transcend the stopwatch, the scoreboard, and the medals. They live in the collective memory of fans because they are deeply human, stories of failure, redemption, resilience, and triumph. Sha'Carri Richardson, with her unapologetic fire, unmatched speed, and a journey marked by both heartbreak and glory, embodies this narrative like few athletes of her generation. Now, as the United States prepares for the 4x100m women's relay at the grandest stage of all, the world asks, can Sha'Carri Richardson, the once disqualified, the once doubted, now lead her nation back to golden glory? This is not just a question of baton exchanges and split times. It is the story of redemption, teamwork, and whether one of the most polarizing yet electrifying figures in athletics can transform her individual brilliance into collective triumph. The heartbreak years, the rise that shook the track. Sha'Carri burst onto the sprinting scene not quietly, but with the volume of a hurricane. At just 19, she stormed into NCAA history, clocking 10.75 seconds in the 100m at the 2019 NCAA Championships, a performance that instantly made her one of the fastest teenagers in history. She was flamboyant, with neon hair blazing down the track, and confidence that rivaled legends like Florence Griffith-Joyner. The world took notice. Endorsements came. Media dubbed her the next great American sprinter. The Olympics were on the horizon, and the stage seemed set for her coronation. But sport, like life, has a way of throwing curveballs. The fall from grace. In 2021, just weeks before the Tokyo Olympics, Sha'Carri ran 10.86 at the U.S. Olympic trials to punch her ticket to the Games. The world celebrated, but celebrations quickly turned into heartbreak. News broke that she had tested positive for THC, a banned substance. Despite public sympathy and even debate over whether marijuana should be a disqualifying factor, the rules were rules. Sha'Carri was disqualified, stripped of her place on Team USA, and left to watch the Olympics from the sidelines. The 4x100m relay, once seen as a golden opportunity, went on without her. The U.S. stumbled in baton exchanges, falling short of expectations. Watching from afar, Sha'Carri could only imagine what might have been. The heartbreak was deep, and critics were harsh. She became a polarizing figure, adored by fans for her charisma and authenticity, vilified by detractors who questioned her discipline and maturity. For many athletes, that might have been the end of the story. But not for Sha'Carri. The road to redemption, finding her fire again. The years that followed were turbulent. Sha'Carri struggled with consistency, often failing to qualify for major finals. Headlines shifted from her speed to her controversies. Doubts loomed. But beneath the turbulence, the fire never died. She trained, she endured, she rebuilt. Slowly, she began silencing doubters not with words, but with performances. In 2023, she roared back into global prominence by winning the 100m World Championship title in Budapest, defeating Olympic champions and world record holders. That victory was more than a medal. It was redemption, proof that she belonged among the greats. Her post-race interview said it all. "I'm not back. I'm better." The evolution of Sha'Carri. Gone was the raw, sometimes reckless teenager. In her place stood a mature competitor, still flamboyant but now with focus and discipline to match. She had become not just an individual sprinter, but a leader, someone teammates could rally behind. The stage was set for her greatest test yet, leading Team USA in the 4x100m relay. The 4x100m relay, a test of unity. The legacy of the relay. The 4x100m relay is one of track and field's most thrilling events. It's not simply about speed, it's about precision, chemistry, and trust. The baton must be exchanged within a narrow 20-meter zone. One fumble, one mistimed step, and even the fastest team can lose. For the United States, the women's relay has been a mix of triumph and heartbreak. Legends like Carmelita Jeter, Allyson Felix, and Florence Griffith-Joyner carried the team to golden heights. But mishaps, dropped batons, botched handoffs, have haunted them as well. Now, with Jamaica boasting stars like Shericka Jackson, Elaine Thompson-Herah, and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price, the U.S. must be flawless. And at the heart of their mission is Sha'Carri Richardson. Sha'Carri's role. Where should she run? Coaches debate. The start. Her explosive reaction time makes her a potential starter. The backstretch, with her top-end speed, she can devour ground on the back straight. The anchor, with her fearless spirit, she could be the one to close against Jamaica. Wherever she runs, one thing is certain: her presence electrifies the team. Teammates draw energy from her passion, fans rally behind her, and opponents feel the pressure. Can she lead them to victory? The competition. To win gold, Team USA must conquer their fiercest rivals. Jamaica, with Jackson's consistency, Thompson-Herrera's legacy, and Fraser-Price's experience, Jamaica is always dangerous. Great Britain, often underestimated, but disciplined and precise in exchanges. Nigeria and Switzerland, rising sprint nations that have upset giants before. The keys to success. Smooth exchanges. No matter how fast Sha'Carri runs, one fumble ruins everything. Team chemistry. Relay success isn't about individuals, it's about trust. Sha'Carri must lead by example, bringing unity. Channeling the pressure. Sha'Carri thrives in the spotlight, but can she turn that energy into focus for the team? Sha'Carri's leadership. Her journey from heartbreak to redemption has made her more than an athlete. It has made her a symbol. When she lines up for the relay, she carries not just the baton, but the weight of her past, the lessons learned, and the hopes of her nation. Her voice in the relay huddle matters. Her confidence steadies nerves. Her story inspires belief. The dream scenario. Picture it. The stadium is packed, the crowd roaring. The women's 4x100m final is about to begin. Jamaica in lane 4. USA in lane 5. Sha'Carri Richardson crouches on the anchor leg, waiting. The gun fires. The race is on. The first exchange is clean. The second, smooth. The US holds a slight lead. Jamaica is right there. The baton comes to Sha'Carri. She takes off like a rocket, neon hair blazing once more. Sha'Carri Jackson gives chase. For 100 meters, the world holds its breath. Neck and neck. Stride for stride. Glory within reach. Sha'Carri leans at the line, her redemption complete. The heartbreak of 2021 erased. The headlines write themselves. From disqualification to domination, Sha'Carri leads USA to relay gold. Beyond the finish line. Win or lose, Sha'Carri's story is already legendary. She represents resilience in the face of failure, the courage to be unapologetically authentic, and the power of perseverance. If she leads the US to victory, she cements her place among the greats, not just as an individual sprinter, but as a team leader. If not, her presence still symbolizes progress and redemption, proving that the path from heartbreak to glory is not a straight line, but a journey of growth. Conclusion. The question, can Sha'Carri Richardson lead the 4x100m relay to victory, is not just about a medal. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.